Time to express ourselves with the Honda Express NA50 1981 2-speed. Check it out. My friend just picked this up. I got it running for him. Needs a working headlight. How about that? We added a mirror. Put a little shine juice on the seat. Oh yeah, looky. What else? Did a super carb cleaning. Checked the oil in the transmission, looked good and was full. Tighten up the exhaust, put on a new rear tire. Probably needs a new front tire. Always a good idea. These are the original tires on the Honda Express. Gas tank is a little rusty, so we put on this 15 micron fuel filter I had laying around. So that should help filter out most all of that rust. It's just some surface rust, though. Not too bad. All right, as you notice, this is on upside down, and somebody has zip tied it on. I'm gonna let Ted, the new owner, fix that. Gotta save something for the new owner, right? Exhaust shield's a little bent, but at least it has the exhaust shield. Does have the other side of the air filter box. I'm gonna put on I decided to put on a pod filter, which was $7 compared to $14 plus shipping for an air filter element. So Ted, don't lose the air box. Put it in a safe place because the air box is coming off. Now the mosquitoes are out already. And why don't we take it for a little ride? Ted's gonna have to get the turn signals working. Check out this key. I don't know if they had another key made. That's a different looking Honda key, if it is a Honda key. Got about 4,100 on the odometer. Actually, this and that, those lights work. That's nice. Oh yeah, somebody, I don't know what happened to the kill switch. It's gone. Did a little wiring repair there. The tail light, brake light works, so that's good. We'll look under the seat. Came with that plastic shield. That's nice. Sometimes that's missing, you know. There's the gas tank. So let's fire it up and go for a ride. Riding out on the Honda Express Yoso, taking it through the neighborhood, taking it through its paces, seeing how it runs, seeing if anything else breaks while we're riding. And I'm taking you through a little different part of the neighborhood because you've seen my neighborhood way too many times. So we're gonna see new parts of the neighborhood, at least that's the goal. And so riding real nice. Probably need to tighten up the brakes a little bit. Acceleration is good. Top speed is pretty good. I get it up to like 30 miles an hour a little bit later. It's a little bumpy. Probably needs a new front tire, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Checking the brakes out there. The brakes seem to work. Like I said, probably just a little bit of adjustment there. During this ride, for some reason, blew out the rear tail light, so I don't know if my recent wiring repair had anything to do with that on the brake light switch there on the front right. Got to see the black tape there. I don't know what's going on, or maybe it's the battery that was in it, so I'm sure that thing is dead, and it doesn't seem to be charging up on these rides, so maybe that's part of the problem. These are the problems you run into on a bike that's been sitting for who knows how long before you obtained it. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. And here we are waiting on traffic. Traffic's a little busy here on this side of Morse Road. Maybe now we can go. Yeah, I think we can. So what's on the old checklist on this thing? Air filter. Got to mess with the wiring. You know, I'm no wiring expert, but I'm okay on the Honda Express. So I guess I got to dig through the wiring, see what's up. Hopefully it's maybe just a battery issue. But if I blew the rear tail light, I'm going to blow the headlight when I repair that. So I need to fix that so I don't have problems. Right along here, slight downhill, I do hit a top speed of about 30, 31. So not bad for the old Express. And the seller advertised this as an urban Express. Look how long you can be, although, you know, it shares some things in common. You know, the kind of the chopper look with the Urban Express, which is kind of cool. And what else is there to say about this thing? Well, the nice thing is it came complete. And there's nothing missing. We've got somebody in the past, somebody in the history of this bike somehow managed to break the turn signal brake light mount, and they created some sort of wood mount which also broke. So like I said, I'm leaving that for you, Ted. You can figure that mess out, right? Gotta leave some fun for the owner. I can't fix everything. And you know, that's the thing. And I've got videos showing you how to do just about everything on the Honda Express, right? And really, I mean, I experienced it as well back in the day. You know, you're a little intimidated, you're a little afraid to do new things, to fix things you haven't fixed before because you're unsure, you don't want to mess it up worse. But the way to get over that is to own another Express, right? And I know my friend Ted owns 2 other Expresses, so if you do mess this up, which I doubt you will, you've still got 2 other Expresses to ride. So it's not like this is, it's not like this is the only Express you have. You know what I mean? And you just got to do it, man. Just do it. Like the slogan says, just go out and do it. It's rare that you're going to mess up so bad that the bike is not fixable. As a matter of fact, I don't think that's possible. So just dig in and have at it. You know what I mean? And this thing came back to life after a carb clean. The carb was pretty bad, but it wasn't the worst that I've seen. And I used the Chem Dip, whatever it's called. Took off all the non-metal parts and soaked it for an hour, but I couldn't clear the idle jet, so the next day I soaked it again in Chem Dip for about 5 hours, and then flushed out everything with carb cleaner, and took some wire to the pilot jet, and once that crud got loosened up with the Chem Dip, I was able to poke the wire through the pilot jet, which is one of the keys. I was able to poke the wire through the choke passage, which is another key, and then I was able to clean out the main jet, which was a mess as well. That was clogged. Everything was clogged. Pilot jet, main jet, choke passage, it was all clogged. So the Chem Dip loosened all that stuff up and allowed me to unclog it all. And so I guess that's a long way of saying, in the end, knowing how to clean these carbs is usually the most important skill. We got a little piano music in the background, ladies and gentlemen. A rare treat. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe you can, but it's making it hard for me to focus in on the Honda Express, the nuances of the Honda Express. But yeah, the point is, you know, take the car apart, take a video of the take apart process, so you know where everything goes, and you can get it back together like you had it, and then just clean out every passage. You know, the chem dip, take off all the non-metal items and soak it in the chem dip, and then you should be able to clear all the passageways very easily with a carb cleaner and so on and so forth. So anyways, I'm going to keep this for another week or so, try to fix the few remaining issues, and move it on to its new owner, who is also the owner of 2 other Honda Expresses. I think he's got the fever. He's got the fever that can only be cured by more Honda Express. Hey, thanks for watching, and say hi to my neighbor in 3, 2, 1. Hey neighbor, talk to you later.